Welcome back to Empowered. I'm Elizabeth Namofsky. On today's episode, we're discussing that you always want to be in the driver's seat of your life. And we've been listening to Pattie Lovett-Reid. Pattie, I'm so sorry I had to cut you off. We had to go to break.
Sorry.
However, you were talking about never saying
I would know.
Yeah, but you're on the other side now, right? So you don't have anyone counting down in your ear. But I don't know whether you still wanted to add to the fact that you said, you never said no and you wanted to help your boss get to that next level.
Yeah, and I just think it's important to not, it goes back to those limiting beliefs. So often people feel they have to have every single skill set in order to apply or even accept a job. And I say no, I go after every job and I still do. It's called earn the right to say no. So I may not have all the qualifications someone's looking for, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to give it my best shot. I may decide after they've offered me a job that it's not the right job for me, but I'm not going to take myself out of the running until I'm actually at the job offer.
That's a really good point that you make, because a lot of people have that negativity in their head, thinking that they're not good enough, they're not smart enough, the job's not right for them, they're not going to be accepted. But you know what? We just need to go for it, and we need to just
Mhm.
go and see what happens, and have the decision to say no.
That's right. And not everything is always a good fit. I do think the further up you go a corporate ladder, it does have to be a better and better fit with the team that you're working with. You want to be a strong leader. You want to bring others along with you. All of these things matter. We often talk about mentors. There are so many mentors I have had in my life. Sometimes they're 18-year-old kids that are saying, Patty, you got to figure out this Instagram because you are not doing it. I at first one guy pulled me aside and he goes, I don't want to insult you, but you have the boomer pause. What is that? It's when you go live and you can't get your guest up and there's this 3-second pause before you go. He said, no, you've got to be on point. You got to do this, you got to do that. He is a great mentor to me. I've learned
Absolutely.
a lot. There are senior executives that are mentors. There are mentors in all walks of life, which is why I try to be to some who are trying to come up in the industry.
So you and I talked about social media, and I'm going to segue to social media right now.
Okay.
And you have an incredible amount of followers, and they love you. That you've got really good, dedicated followers, and not a lot
I
of
have a
people
nice
have
community.
that. But how does social media play a role in your life today?
Social media is fascinating to me. When I went on it, it was to be current and to see what it was all about. I can tell you when I made the personal decision to retire from CTV, within a week, I had 5 job offers, good job offers. One of them I took and I'm the chief financial commentator for HomeEquity Bank, and hope to be with them. Who knows how long? I love it there, and they're a great organization. But other organizations have reached out. Some on a contract. One contract falls off, another one comes on. Partnerships, collaborations. But you made reference to the community. I have a really great community. I can tell you since October 2012, when I went on, I've only ever blocked 5 people. 4 of them were women because they were just mean. They were, and I life is short. I don't follow me, but you don't have to be mean. And one was a man, and he just was inappropriate. But 5 out of 44,000 followers, that's nothing. And so social media can be what you want it to be. I share a moment in my day, not my whole day. People think they have my whole life on there. Not really, but they have what I care to share with them.
So it's really interesting because, social media has given a lot of people a voice to be mean. And you're right.
Yeah.
You and I, we are trying to build a community to help people. Be kind to each other, be nice to each other. And, when somebody's
Mhm.
mean, there's absolutely no need for it, because you're not mean. I'm not mean. We're not mean to other people. So I really don't understand
Yeah.
why. Um,
I there are so many levels to that. I guess all I really want to say is that social media is probably not going to disappear. It can be a very, very good tool to network. I also like LinkedIn. True story, Liz, I did put up open for hire. I didn't know I actually did that. And I looked at my name and I kind of thought, "This- what am I saying about myself that I'm available for hire?" In any event, two more job offers came out of it. There you go.
Okay, when we come back, we're going to talk about your younger self.